All right. It is Tuesday, June 7th, and we are talking about We Are All Going to Die. And I'm researching it because it's number one at OpenSea today. So here we go. I know that I've seen this project in around the interwebs for the last few days or so. Someone in one of the discords mentioned it, and called that it would be special, but I have no idea what it's really about. I did look at it a little bit this morning to check it out. Um, yeah, it looks like it launched 4 days ago, had a little drop and then increased. All right, so let's see what it's about. So we're all going to die. No website, Twitter and contract only, free mint, CC0. That is pretty much that you own the NFT and you're able to do whatever you want with it. That's what CC0 means. There is no map, only death. Wag die. So Wag, we're all gonna die is obviously a play on the common NFT phrase "we're all gonna make it." Wag me. We are all going to make it. And I guess they're basically saying that we're not all gonna make it. So let's check out their Twitter. See what it's about. All right, so they've got only 12,000 followers. What that tells me is that not too many bots have picked up on it. Twitter is full of these NFT bots wherever you turn. Um, Twitter and crypto bots. So it looks like they've got a pretty organic user base here. Let's check it out. So they've got a pinned tweet. It looks like a mutant ape being burned up. He's gonna die. So that's a play on the apes. Um, by the hand of her. Okay, that's a retweet. Oh, you know what I could do here? I can go to search Twitter. Hang on. So I can go to search Twitter right here, and I can go from Wag Die, and that should. Is it Wag Die? No, I don't think so. It's what is the Twitter called here? Wagdie underscore ETH. Okay. From Wagdie underscore ETH. There we go. This is an advanced search feature on Twitter. It'll let you bring up all of the tweets from this one user specifically. And there aren't any retweets in it. So that's really nice because it cuts through a lot of their advertising. So, and I'll search by latest. So that brings up the latest tweets first. So we've got, we are all going to die. Okay, let's hear what this says. If there's any volume to it. Nice. Ooh, there's more. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
The primate's rights are now spread across the ether. And so, the church gates have opened. Her light has illuminated the world, and her followers celebrate. But this is only a stage in the cycle. Her gifts have no reason, no logic, only fools seek her blessing. And do not forget, the cycle, this time, will eventually pass. And the next cycle will begin. The subterranean current of the native thought will only become stronger. The further it is pushed deep into the void.
So I think that they're talking about the cycle as in the bear market cycle that is going on, but it's going to come back to a bull cycle. I really love their graphics. This is really cool. We're all going to die. That is really cool. And it looks like this tweet was posted 3 hours ago. So, okay. I really like the vibes of the old school, like 8-bit, kind of like Nintendo, Atari, Sega, like all of those graphics that were kind of pixelated. You can tell that these graphics aren't quite as pixelated as the CryptoPunks or anything like that. They're not like, I think the CryptoPunks are 32 by 32 pixels, or maybe 64 by 64. These look to be like 256 or so because you could see the individual pixels, but there could be up to 256 on one side or the other. So that's really cool. Um, and yeah, they have like a fantasy RPG style to it, which is really nice too. I also like the theming of the font that they're using on Twitter here, which is kind of reminiscent of, oops, it's reminiscent of the Goblins, how they're using a separate font. But obviously, this is a little more legible. You don't have to go and translate everything, so that's good. I hate the Goblin Town font. It's so difficult to work through, to read. But I did develop a translation service which you could check out. I think it's like goblin-translate.vercel.com. Anyways, off topic. Let's continue on here. So they've got that. Oh, great sea, why did you disappear? This trough caused great calamity. How will you bring justice to the souls trapped onto the hard sea floor? Open sea. Wow, that's cool. Uh, it appears the seas of the world have disappeared. We are spearing with them in the way that they might re-enter the world at open sea. Beware, you children of her. If the strife of 200 the ember will extinguish, our light will be all that remains to illuminate the space. This is pretty interesting. And this is all 21 hours ago. Okay, so this is 5 hours ago. So 5 hours ago, they were tweeting about OpenSea. I guess OpenSea was down or something. And they've got this. Behold her earring seeing light. That's a cool graphic also. It's in a church. Let the ash of this creature become the start of her glory, the right of its power splayed out across the ether. Long live her. I wonder who her is. And let's check this out. Open link in new tab. Okay, it's a mutant ape owned by Burn Address. Is this are they is this the same exact? I think it is. Sweet. Okay, so this is really cool. So this group, this NFT, bought this mutant ape, which they have complete control over because of the contract, and then they decided to depict it being burned, which is really, really interesting. All right, that's awesome. So they're kind of nice. Play recording. The cycle of her begins. Okay, so they're not. I don't know if they're talking about the crypto bear cycle or if they're talking about a separate cycle now. Oh, this is so long. 34 minutes. All right, so we've got the apes. Typing. Typing.
Do not be
Oh,
fooled to
here's some more.
the subterranean current of the nameless serpent will only become stronger the further enthralled by the opportunity to corrupt. This will only be a mere cycle in strange permutations of this land. Do not be fooled to think this is the end.
This kind of
It
is.
is only the beginning.
This is kind of like what we heard in the video.
And the troubled souls of this world will continue to change it in their own image. You knew from the beginning that there is only one constant, and that is death. However, you may shape this story into your image.
Yeah, this is exactly what was played in the video.
Even if you lose your sanity trying.
Praise the fire in her name. Now celebrate
Those
with the
who
sacrifice.
survive this land find kinship with others in belief, image, culture, or even antagonism. Even those who seek solace do so together.
Death is only the beginning.
Lost soul. But remember, there is only one constant.
We are all going to die.
We are all going to die.
Of course. So this was. They started minting on the 3rd. We're on June 3rd right now. The hell is this? Oh, okay. June 1st. So they were posting on Twitter way before June 3rd, May 30th. Make contract with the 2, and you may journey in this forsaken land. There is no hope. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm getting a good feel for this. Death begins. Ether scan contract. So this is probably the link to the live contract. We are all going to die, of course. Okay, so here we go. Yeah. Is this it? So they linked to the right contract. I want to look at the code here. Yeah, this is the code that I saw before when I was doing research offline. So they've got Sol 1 and Sol 2. Those are addresses. Let me see. Sol 1. Right, so team claim. So SafeMint, Sol 1 and Sol 2 to the team claim account. Amount. Right, so out of the 6,660